India reported a new record surge this morning in coronavirus cases with 57,118 fresh infections in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of the cases to 16,95,000. The country also witnessed 764 COVID-19 related deaths in the last 24 hours, the Union Health Ministry said. The total fatalities due to the virus now stand at 36,511. The country's COVID tally had crossed the 16 lakh mark on Friday, just 3 days after crossing the 15 lakh infection mark. More than 10,94,000 patients have recovered. The recovery rate stood at 64.52% this morning. India has tested a total of 1,93 lakh samples so far. The positivity rate, the percentage of patients who have tested positive for coronavirus, however, stood at 8.57%. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Friday said that he deplored the attempts to question the efficiency of the Mumbai police in handling the probe into the death of Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput. He said the state police were capable of probing the case, an assertion which comes in the backdrop of the growing clamour for a CBI probe in the actor's death here in the month of June. Thackeray lashed out at leader of opposition Devendra Fadnavis, saying that the BJP politician had doubted the credibility of Mumbai police in handling the case despite being a chief minister for 5 years. He said the opposition can even bring Interpol or followers of Namaste Trump event into the inquiry. Devendra Fadnavis should understand that it is the same police whom he has worked with in the last 5 years. Around 24 people allegedly beat up a man brutally for allegedly carrying beef in Gurugram's Badshahpur area on Friday. The cow vigilants also misbehaved with local police when they tried to intervene into the matter. The men assaulted the man for almost half hour on Friday morning. The man named Lukman Khan is a meat trader and had come to Gurugram to supply buffalo meat at Sadar Bazaar market. Some men allegedly abducted him and took him to Badshahpur area where he was brutally beaten up, sustained multiple injuries including a skull fracture, and he is admitted in a hospital where his condition is stable but critical. One person has been arrested in this regard. Senior journalist and Ram advocate Prashant Bhushan and former Union Minister Arun Shourie have moved to the Supreme Court on Saturday challenging the Contempt of Court Act, which they said was unconstitutional and against the basic structure of the Constitution. The petitioner said that parts of the 1971 Act had a chilling effect on the freedom of speech and expression as guaranteed by the Constitution, and also asked the top court to squash certain provisions. The petition argued that the impugned subsection is unconstitutional as it is incompatible with values of the preamble and the basic features of the Constitution, and further that it is unconstitutionally and incurably vague and manifestly arbitrary. US President Donald Trump said on Friday that the US is considering to ban the popular short video app TikTok. During a conversation with the media at the White House, Trump said that we can ban TikTok. There are some other options. Let us see what happens next. We should wait. Trump has spoken of banning the Chinese-owned app many times before. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and several top officials have also reiterated his point. According to US officials, TikTok users' data is being compromised and it could be used as a threat to national security. There have been allegations that it sends the personal information of the users to Chinese Communist government. There are reports that Microsoft is in talks with TikTok's parent company ByteDance. If the deal is struck, then computer giant Microsoft can buy TikTok's business in the US at least. The deal is expected to be settled by Monday. Last week, the Financial Times claimed that American companies Sequoia and General Atlantica are planning to buy TikTok. Both companies were ascertaining from the Treasury Department whether the ban could be stopped if American companies were bought.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app. Choose the language you prefer to get updates in and be up to date with the latest news.